Welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into the best weapons for each faction in Helldivers 2. First up, we're taking on those creepy crawly Terminids, and let me tell you, these guys are like the cockroaches of space. Hard to kill and they just keep coming back for more. But fear not, my friends, because I've got just the thing to turn their whole day into a BBQ, introducing the SG-225 IE Breaker Incendiary. This bad boy is the answer to all your bug-blasting prayers. Now you might be thinking, Jack, why so much fire? And the answer is simple, because fire is fun. But also because this weapon is ridiculously effective against those swarms of Terminids. It's got a nice wide spread, so you can catch a whole bunch of them in the blast, and the fire damage over time means they're gonna be regretting the day they ever decided to mess with Super Earth. It's like a flamethrower had a baby with a shotgun, and that baby is here to party. And the best part is, it loads clips super fast and fires even faster, so you can just hold down the trigger and watch the fireworks. Plus, if any of those creepy crawlies try to get up close and personal, you can just give them a face full of lead and fire and send them back to whatever hole they crawled out of. But wait, there's more. Remember those annoying Illuminates and their endless hordes of voteless goons? Well, guess what? The SG-225 IE laughs in the face of their pathetic attempts at an invasion. This weapon chews through those guys like they're made of tissue paper. So yeah, if you're looking for a weapon that can handle both Terminids and Illuminates, look no further than the SG-225 IE Breaker Incendiary. It's the MVP of crowd control. Next up, we've got the automatons, those cold, calculating machines that think they can just waltz in and take over our galaxy. Well, I've got news for them. They're about to get schooled in the art of explosive persuasion, courtesy of the Plas-1 Scorcher. This beauty is the bee's knees, the cat's pajamas, the absolute pinnacle of anti-automaton warfare. Why? Because it goes boom, that's why. And not just any boom, mind you, we're talking a big, juicy, area of effect explosion that'll send those robots back to the scrap heap where they belong. Scout Striders, vaporized, shielded Devastators, more like Devastolators. And don't even get me started on the regular bots. This thing one-shots them from across the map. It's like lobbing grenades, but with a much more satisfying sound effect. And remember how I said the SG-225 IE was good against Illuminates? Well, the Plas-1 Scorcher is no slouch in that department either. Those voteless mobs don't stand a chance against a well-placed explosive blast. It's like bowling, but with more aliens and less waiting for your turn. Seriously, if you're not using the Plas-1 Scorcher against automatons, you're doing it wrong. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight, only the knife is actually a wet noodle, and the gunfight is against a bunch of robots that are allergic to explosions. Alright, now for our final contender, we've got the LS-16 Sickle. This assault rifle is a fan favorite for a reason. It's got unlimited ammo. That's right, you can just keep firing and firing and firing until your heart's content. Or until the mission's over, whichever comes first. Now, I'll be honest, the LAS-16 isn't my top pick for dealing with Terminids. It's got a bit of a charge time, and it tends to overheat if you're not careful. Plus, those bugs are just so darn squishy, sometimes you don't even need the extra firepower. But when it comes to robots and Illuminates, oh boy, the LAS-16 shines. It's a solid, all-around weapon against bots, and it absolutely shreds those pesky Illuminates. Like, seriously, it's like they're allergic to lasers or something. The only downside is, you gotta be careful about friendly fire. With unlimited ammo, it's easy to get trigger happy and accidentally mow down your teammates. So, you know, try to avoid doing that, unless you're playing with strangers, in which case all bets are off. But seriously, the LS-16 Sickle is a great choice for players who like to go loud and proud. Just remember to pace yourself, keep an eye on the heat gauge, and try not to turn your squad mates into Swiss cheese. And there you have it, folks. Those are the best weapons to use against each faction in Helldivers 2. Remember, the SG-225 IE Breaker Incendiary is your go-to for barbecuing bugs and crowds. The Plas-1 Scorcher will turn those robots into scrap metal, and the LAS-16 Sickle is perfect for anyone who believes in the power of unlimited pew-pew. Now go forth, my fellow Helldivers, and unleash havoc upon those who would threaten Super Earth. And remember, when in doubt, just blow everything up. It's the Helldivers way. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more tips and tricks. See you in the next video.